So Cinemacon is currently going on. Now before we get into the whole Sony recap, I am gonna let you guys know that this entire week I'm gonna be mainly focused on recapping Cinemacon. Last year I did a very bad job at recapping it. This year I promise you guys I'm gonna recap everything, give you guys my thoughts on the Sony recap for Cinemacon. So stay tuned for that here on the Multiverse Movie Show. And I'm gonna recap tomorrow Warner Brothers everything that we get. I'm gonna talk about. But today was Sony. Now, we've already had things from people got to see the first 15 minutes of Into the Spider-Verse. Ghostbusters Afterlife will get a sequel, so we're going to get a fourth Ghostbusters movie. Yes, we're ignoring the 2016 version because nobody cares. Venom 3 was confirmed. We know they got special looks at Craven. We got a J Balvin movie called El Muerto. Now, that one, I do not know what the heck they are thinking. We have a lot to cover here, but we're going to start off with an off the top, and that is Forbes recently brought out this article that said a grand Spider-Verse leak is mostly a Sony casting wish list. Now, I do want to let you guys know prior that I actually like the first Venom movie. Venom Let There Be Carnage I really think is a massive improvement to the first one. And then Morbius, I know a lot of people hate Morbius, but I actually really like Morbius to the point where it kind of became a meme that how much I actually really enjoyed Morbius. In fact, I have a review on the channel talking about why I like Morbius. I have a soft spot for it. I like it, unironically. I'm not even joking when I say that. But we're going to bring this up because apparently in this article, they say that they tried bringing in Andrew Garfield, but Andrew Garfield declined the offer to come back, being the Spider-Man of this Sony universe that includes Venom, Craven, Morbius. Apparently now Michael Keaton's Vulture. You've seen it all happen. And apparently it's been rejected. Now I don't want to read the entire thing, but the reason why I'm thinking about this so much is because it's coming from Forbes. Forbes is an incredibly reliable source or article. Or they have very reliable journalists in their company, and so I have great confidence that this is more than likely true. But I want to go to where it says Andrew Garfield. So it brought up Andrew Garfield. Of course, you know the Madam Web. We also have Venom 3. Where would it be? It was somewhere around here. Okay, here it is. The grand plan is a Sinister Six Avengers-style crossover that at the very least will star... I don't get why I'm getting ads. Will star Venom, Vulture, Morbius, and some of those others to fight Spider-Man. They want that Spider-Man to be Holland's Spider-Man, but it remains unclear if they're going to work that out with Disney and Marvel. The leak says they approached Andrew Garfield to return to his old Peter Parker role, but he said no, given his recently hugely prestigious and successful movie projects, distracts, and they may retire him and cast a new Spider-Man in his same universe for this. Yeah, but confusing. So is this plausible? I mean, half of this is confirmed and the other half is mostly Sony wants high-profile stars to lead their other random Spider-Verse movies. If Sony has publicly committed to Craven and Madam Web movies already, things like Silver Sable and Night Watch certainly seem at least believable. The fact is, Sony is only 3 movies into this experiment. Both Venom movies have been a hit among audiences, at least. Morbius was trashed by reviews, but embraced at least as a meme by fans. It's done 148 million worldwide, which is a far cry from Venom numbers. It's hard to know what something like Craven the Manhunter is going to do, and I'd argue Aaron Taylor Johnson is that kind of miscast if Sony is pursuing buzzed about stars for these movies. Dakota Johnson and Sydney Sweeney for Madam Web is another story, however. But yeah, the interesting thing is the Andrew Garfield thing. Now, do I think this is real? I actually think it is. Andrew Garfield has said in the past that he won't come back as Spider-Man unless it feels right. And I don't think, my theory is he saw what they were doing. He's probably told what the plan is, how they're going to have Vulture show up, how they're going to create a Sinister Six based on multiverse characters. I have a feeling he didn't find that good. And we also have to remind ourselves, Andrew Garfield no longer is this out-of-nowhere actor that nobody knows. He is now a major Hollywood star that is known. He gets Oscar buzz. Of course, Tick, Tick, Boom did really good. It's crazy what this kid has done in the last couple of years, how he's moved on from Spider-Man. And I don't think he wants to return unless it feels good. And to me, I think he saw No Way Home. He's like, hey, I don't have to star in it. I can be on the side with Toby and Tom for the first time. We know this movie's going to make a lot of money. I'm going to get a good paycheck. Why not do it? And I have a theory that that's probably what happened. Now, by the way, I also got myself Top Gun for Blu-ray. I cannot wait for Top Gun Maverick. But let's go back to the screen. Now let's read a little bit about the rest, stuff that's been confirmed. Now, I can't find El Muerto here. There's a J Balvin movie confirmed, but Venom 3, let's just say that. Venom 3 is obvious. The first two Venom movies have done really well with audiences, maybe not critics, but audiences. It's made a lot of money. A lot of people love these movies, and that's always great. So it's kind of like an obvious thing. And Venom, no matter... I think we all knew from the beginning, no matter what villain Sony went with, I think we all knew that Venom was going to be their big money maker because Venom is probably the most popular Spider-Man villain. I have a feeling like the only other movie that could make the numbers Venom does is maybe like a Doc Ock movie, maybe a Goblin movie, but I don't see those possibly happening. I don't know. But yeah. And then, of course, another Ghostbusters movie. I really enjoyed Afterlife. I thought it was a nice homage to the original Ghostbusters film. So to see this happen, hey, why not? And then, of course, they got to see Bullet Train. I never saw trailers for Bullet Train up until when Morbius came. And I saw the trailer for Bullet Train. I was like, dude, I got to watch that. Brad Pitt. Bullet Train looks so freaking good. I was kind of the same way with Everything Everywhere All at Once, where I had no anticipation. Then I saw really good reviews, and I was like, hey, you know what? I'll check it out. And now it is probably, besides the Batman, it's probably my favorite movie of the year. But yeah, Ghostbusters Afterlife, good choice. I think it makes sense. That movie did pretty well. And a lot of people really loved it. And I think what made Afterlife so much more special is, it was kind of a redemption from the disaster that was Ghostbusters 2016. It was a redemption for the franchise, and it definitely succeeded at what it wanted to do. Also, they got to see Into the Spider-Verse first 15 minutes. A lot of people are saying that apparently Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man 2099, I forgot what the other character was, but they're all fighting Vulture, and apparently Miles is trying to apply to a different college because he's currently suffering from school because he's busy doing Spider-Man stuff. The usual. So there's been a lot of stuff it's already been talking about. But I do want to talk about El Muerto, if I can put it up here. This one was a little bit of a surprise. So it says Bad Bunny will play Spider-Man character El Muerto in standalone Marvel pick for Sony. Now, I've grown up reading comics. I've grown up being a hardcore Spider-Man fan. I won't deny it. I didn't know who the hell Muerto was. I knew who Polka Dot Man was. I knew who Madam Web was. I know a lot of these characters from previous comics. But I didn't even know who El Muerto was when I first heard it. Apparently he had a movie back in the day. I don't know. But it says, looking to continue to expand and diversify its universe of Marvel characters, Sony has announced El Muerto movie is in development with Latin Grammy winner and platinum-selling recording artist Bad Bunny attached to star. The news came out of Cinemacon during Sony's panel where Bad Bunny made a surprise appearance. The character of El Muerto, a.k.a. Juan Carlos, was a superpowered wrestler who originally fought Spider-Man in a charity wrestling match in which he nearly unmasked the web slinger before being stung by Spider-Man with the paralyzing poison. After his oppressor, El Dorado, came to claim his life, he was saved by Spider-Man, after which the two teamed up to defeat Dorado. And Muerto would mark the first Latin superhero to get his own film in the universe of Marvel characters, coming right after Sony dated Madam Web, which marked the first female character of the Spider-Man universe to get their own film. And then over here it says Muerto isn't as popular as Venom or Craven. Sony's rush to get this film in development had to do with Bad Bunny's persistence of finding the right superhero property for himself. This is the one that really surprised me. Now again, I do not. By the way, what's up with these websites having so many ads? I don't know, but look, I don't know who El Muerto was. I had to really, before doing this video, I literally quickly Googled who is El Muerto, what comics have they been in. I don't know. I couldn't find all that much. And again, they've had a movie in the past, apparently. I don't know. I need to watch that movie. I've never seen it, but a lot of people are complaining because this is an unknown character. I honestly don't care what character it is. You can make a movie out of it. The reality is, you can make a good movie out of any character. It doesn't matter, to me at least. My major problem is Bad Bunny. Now, I don't know if he's acted in anything. I don't know if he's done anything. But a musician, a rapper with no acting experience that I know of, starring in a big Sony Marvel movie, that doesn't sound very good. And look, I'm not going to lie. The one thing that's moving forward for me is that this is a Hispanic character. So I am very proud. I love that representation. I'm not going to deny. I'm the same way for Blue Beetle. I have that certain bias to myself. And I don't care if people are going to say, whoa, virtue signaling, pandering. I don't care. SJW. I like representation, especially when it comes to Latinos in Hollywood, because that to me is a cool thing. But I would rather a good movie over representation any day of the week. And to me, starring this rapper who doesn't, like, don't get me wrong, his music's decent. I've listened to a couple songs. Of course I had to, but I've listened to a couple songs. He's a decent rapper, but that doesn't matter. It's just the idea just sounds so stupid. Some rapper comes in and stars not just in any movie. It's a Marvel movie made by Sony, one of the biggest movie companies in all Hollywood. What? And not only that, but it's part of your Sony universe, a franchise that you're trying to set up to compete with the MCU. You got, and it's not like Spiderman is some small character. No, he's the most profitable individual comic character of all time. And I don't see this movie doing well. I really don't. And this is coming from a Morbius fan, so I should really like anything. But I don't know, man. This kind of gives me vibes of Shaquille O'Neal's Steel movie. I don't know. But anyways, guys, that is my recap of everything I found interesting for Cinemacon on the Sony side. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll respond to all of them, and let me know your thoughts. But overall, dude, by the way, I apologize if I sound tired. I am very exhausted. This is very late at night, and I didn't plan on doing this because, I don't do YouTube full time. This is just a part-time thing, to me. But I kind of forgot Cinemacon was happening today. And I realized, people want to know my thoughts on Cinemacon. Tomorrow's is going to be the one that I'm most intrigued for, which is the Warner Brothers side, because, Discovery just recently got Warner Brothers. I wonder if they're even going to bring up Flash, because right now it seems like they're trying to hide everything from Flash with the whole Ezra Miller situation. But I do wonder what they're doing. I do wonder if they're going to say anything, maybe a teaser for Black Adam. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Maybe an announcement of a future project. I doubt it. Also, by the way, I had some idiot say, oh, Sony should have announced Spider-Man 4, which is Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4, that's what they were saying. And I told him, why would they do that when, as of now, what we know is that we don't have a director, a filmmaker. We don't know if they're even making that movie. We don't even know if they're even planning. I mean, they're obviously going to make it. They're obvious. Let's not deny that. But they're, and he was saying, oh, Sony's stupid. By the way, I can't stand this guy, but he was saying that they need to announce Spider-Man 4 and all that. And I told him, dude, again, we don't know. Even if they announce it now, I wasn't going to do anything. This isn't Comic-Con. This isn't a fan stuff. This is theater owners. This is people in the industry. And your job is to try to get your movies there. And not only that, but the next Spider-Man movie is not going to come out within the next year or two. It's going to come out in like a couple of years. And you have many more CinemaCons to present that. Also, by the way, they confirmed that the sequel to Across the Spider-Verse is coming out in 2024. I remember when I first saw the tweet, I was kind of exhausted. So what I read was Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse part, and I didn't even read the number that it said part 2, but in my mind I thought it said part 1. It said part 1 2024. And I'm like, what? They delayed it? And I was genuinely about to tweet that out, and I'm so glad I didn't, because I was looking first. I was like, oh, what's people's reactions to the movie being delayed? And there was no reaction, because obviously I read it wrong. I realized that, oh crap, yeah, part 4. But I do like that they're coming back to back, because Into the Spider-Verse came out in 2018 and this one's coming out in 2023. It's kind of obvious they didn't think that that movie was going to be as successful as it was going to be. But yeah. Also, the last news. Now this, wait, is it who owns Illumination? I don't know. But the last news is the Mario movie got delayed to April 7th. Now that disappoints me, not because I'm hardcore Mario fan. I did grow up playing the Mario games, but the reason why I'm disappointed is because I'm really intrigued on what the heck this movie is. Charlie Day as Luigi is something I want to see already. Jack Black as Bowser, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, Chris Pratt as Mario. That all sounds intriguing to me either way. So I need to see that ASAP. I need to see that trailer. But now we realize, dang, we're probably not going to see that trailer in this year overall, because nowadays trailers are coming in much closer to when a movie comes out. So reality is we're not going to see a trailer this year. But I mean, for all we know, maybe we will. But it is what it is. Also, if you guys notice this, when I shower, you can tell my hair's wet. When I shower, my hair gets really straight and starts poking me. Look, you can see this thing trying to get in my mouth. No, bro, you stay back there, buddy, man. No. You stay there. Also, it looks like I got that Robert Pattinson fade. I'm just kidding. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Again, let me know in the comments. And tomorrow we will be recapping Warner Brothers Discovery. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.